pledge from Mr. Holmes.
Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome everyone to our special call board meeting. I'd like to thank all our visitors and thank Turtle Point for allowing us to have this. Thank you so much.
I ditto that. Thank you, Sierra, for hosting us and always accommodating us. And thank you for everyone to attend and supporting our schools through this special call board meeting. We have school starts on Monday. We have a lot of meet the teachers tonight and tomorrow. So thank you so much, and thank you for being here for us.
Approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
It's been properly second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you so much. Action items. Atrium's renewal.
All right, so I'm recommending the approval of the one-year contract renewal with Book Systems. This week, it's Atrium is the library software that we check books in and out of in the libraries. We've been using this for more than 6 years, and this is in the amount of $13,750.
Motion to approve.
Second.
It's been properly second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you so much. Salary schedule revision.
This is the revision is highlighted for you. It's a sports allocation for an additional coach to coach flag football.
Second.
It's been properly second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you so much. Resolution.
This one came in by the last minute. This is the recommendation for the approval of a resolution authorizing conveyance of property to Escambia Community Utilities LLC and Alabama Limited Liability Company. Mr. Garrett, do you want to start?
Absolutely. So thank you very much. There should be a resolution that was added to your packet, and it's what I'll do is try to do the best I can to explain it. Mr. Goolsby's been involved in this, and he's under the weather, so not here today. But basically, what's happened, and I think everybody, this was discussed previously in the workshop several months ago, but there's approximately 1.4 acre parcel of property that lies south of Huxford Road, which is on the other side of the street from Huxford Elementary School. And the board had been approached by Escambia Community Utilities LLC about them obtaining the property for the purpose of adding a water well to that property so that they can effectively better service. That is the name of the entity that provides water in the Huxford community. But they want to provide some upgrades and improvements, including the water well, and so that they can better provide service to the Huxford Elementary School as well as the surrounding area and surrounding communities. So what you have in front of you is a resolution that we have drafted under the law. The proposal is for y'all not to have a arm's length in terms of actual remuneration of money, meaning cash is not changing hands, but what is essentially changing hands is the amount of investment and opportunity that they're providing for us and benefit to the school system ultimately, which is allowed. I've done some research, and that is allowed under the law. We previously, if y'all recall, the Boykin School, that's the most recent example where that property was ultimately conveyed to a different entity. And we got Attorney General's opinions related to that, and I've reviewed several others requested by other entities. And so the key is that y'all need to make a determination that the property, basically, you're transferring the real property in exchange for various services related to educational and community development and/or monetary consideration, as long as the value to be derived is more than nominal. And so what we did is we also got an appraisal, and that's why this kind of came into you late, as we were waiting on the appraisal. The appraisal report, which you see the first page of as part of your packet, does identify the property as being worth $20,000. What we also did is we asked Escambia Community Utilities LLC to give us a letter, and that they did do so. In that letter, they indicate that they plan to invest approximately $5 million in improvements to the Huxford water system, and they're designed to significantly increase the reliability, safety, and resiliency of the water supply that serves Huxford Elementary School and the Huxford community for decades to come. They also put in their estimation, based on their calculations, the value of the consideration to be provided by them equals, it depends on how you calculate it, but they ranged it from $32,000 to $276,000. So again, it depends on what way you're looking at it, but at a minimum, from their point of view, the value that they would provide to the school and the surrounding, mainly to the school, is at least $32,000, and I would argue it's more because of, if y'all recall, 2 years ago, I believe it was 2 school years ago, I don't remember the exact timing, but we had to shut down the school because there were some issues with water pressure and then I think backflow, which is significantly, that's not just a hazard from not having water, but it created even environmental type hazard and had to get cleaned up, etc. So I think school was shut down for several days, maybe longer. And so this, what they also included in the letter is not only the reliability of the water source, but also they would be doing improvements to the system as a whole, as I understand it, and providing stopgap valves of some sort to, if there is a problem or a leak, they can cut the valves off and maintain the pressure and presumably prevent the backflow issues that previously occurred. So that in and of itself, in my opinion, is arguably enough consideration, the fact that they're doing those improvements, to warrant the conveyance of this property to them in exchange for the improvements that they anticipate doing to the property we would be conveying to them. So the request is that y'all consider this resolution. I'll be glad to read it all if y'all want me to, but again, it is 2 pages, but it does specifically say that the property is appraised at $20,000. Y'all do not have a current use or need for the property for school purposes, and I think that's arguments strengthened even more so by the fact this property is across the street from an elementary school. It's not like it's high school. The kids are, so it's a long and narrow piece of property. I don't think there's any great need or use for it. So we say that, and also indicate that they request to obtain and use the property, as I've already described, for the water well purposes, and that y'all believe it will benefit you, meaning the system. And we put the value in there. We referenced the issues that I discussed a minute ago, and the reliable source of water is important as well. And so at the end of the resolution, the whereases, it does say, now therefore be it resolved by the Escambia County Board of Education that its chairman and secretary are authorized to execute a deed conveying the property described in Exhibit A to Escambia Community Utilities LLC, an Alabama limited liability company. So the request is for y'all to vote to approve this resolution and the conveyance of the property, again, from y'all as the board to Escambia Community Utilities LLC, again, in exchange and in consideration for them making these improvements to the piece of property, as well as to the surrounding areas, which will ultimately benefit Huxford Elementary School, which means it's benefiting this board and the students, not only students, but really all citizens and families and staff and teachers, et cetera, in that community and the surrounding areas.
Motion to approve.
It's been properly second. All in favor? All opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you so much. I think that we really appreciate, everything that they do for us. And personnel, in a few minutes to get a motion. Okay, move forward.
Hearing no hold out. Motion to approve personnel.
Second.
It's been properly second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you so much. All right. Next meeting is,
August 27th. I think we said Bruton Central Office. Yeah. 4:30, we're gonna do a work session at 3:30 and a board meeting at 4:30.
3:30.
That'll be for some facility updates at that work session.
Is that it? Anybody else have anything? If there be no further business, I'll call this meeting to be adjourned. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you so much. Okay, then.